morning everyone, welcome to this weekend's vlog. It is Friday today and we are on the way back to Surrey to see my family. We are going to see my mum and dad, my brother, his wife and my nieces, and my aunt and uncle, so my mum's sister and my cousins are going to be there too. So we haven't actually seen, or I haven't seen my aunt and uncle or my cousins in about 2 years now because of COVID. So they are passing by my parents' house, going to stop off there, so we just thought that we would take the opportunity to go and see them. They actually live in Suffolk, so it's quite far for us to go from Bristol to Suffolk, and obviously just with everything at the moment it's just, we're trying not to travel too much, so it's so much easier for us to be able to just go back to my parents and see everyone in one go. And yeah, so we're really looking forward to it. It's going to be really nice to see everyone and really nice to kind of get everyone together, because we haven't really had any sort of like group things or getting everyone together in such a long time. It should be really nice. So yeah, we did a bit of work this morning just to kind of get everything cleared for the rest of the day. And yeah, what time? An hour, 40 minutes, no, 50 minutes. We're gonna get there in about 50 minutes. We've been driving for about an hour or so already. Just stopped at Starbucks, and yeah, there's a lot of traffic on the road today. We've seen a lot of accidents, I guess, where it's like summer holidays now and really nice weather. Everyone's kind of going on holiday and travelling more. This is the busiest I've seen the roads in a really long time. The last few times we've driven back, when I was going to say when I flew down.
When you flew down?
When I drove back the other week, I'm just so used to the motorway being empty. It's really weird to see it so busy now. But yeah, so we're on the way home, gonna have a nice day seeing everyone, and we've decided not to stay just because my aunt and uncle and my cousins are staying. I know it's really silly because we're all seeing each other during the day anyway, but I just feel like staying over just adds a little bit more, I don't know, invading of personal space and mixing that little bit more. We've all done COVID tests anyway, so we know we're fine, and my mum recently wasn't feeling very well, so she's done a PCR test as well, which has come back negative, which is great. So I think my mum and dad are staying in the camper van, or were going to stay in the camper van if we wanted to stay, so I guess either Sam and Ed have their room or we would, and my mum and dad would stay in the camper, but maybe they're doing that anyway. Oh fuck, what was that?
Yeah, someone's car.
Fucking hell. God, we've seen so many accidents, and that was nearly us. What was it? What bit of the car though? One time when I was driving down here actually with Lena, when I was coming back, me and Lena were both going to my parents for something from uni, and we were driving along and there was a lorry in front of us, and you know when lorries have like 3 wheels and like another 3 wheels, and there's just so many wheels. 2 of them just started like breaking, like deteriorating, and just huge chunks of rubber just started like hitting the car. And this was like 10 years ago when I had a little Micra. What? It is accident after. Maybe just slow down a bit. I feel a bit paranoid now. I feel like everyone's just. Do you know what I was thinking as well earlier? Is I was like, why is there so many more accidents when it's like holidays and stuff? Kids are distracting, but also I was like, there's probably loads of people who don't typically drive on the motorway now driving on the motorway, because I feel like we're in a weird situation where we don't really need to drive a lot, but actually most of the driving that we do is motorway driving. So I think you and I are both really like confident driving on the motorway and like really used to it, whereas I feel like for a lot of my friends, for example, they're just doing their little commute every day. When it comes to now, they're probably driving on the motorway maybe for like the first time in like months. And I feel like motorway driving is so much different. I'm almost more confident driving on motorways than I am smaller roads, because I'm just so much more used to jumping on the airport. But yeah, I guess it's just what you're used to. Because that's the thing.
Oh, thanks. What brilliant explanation.
So it's quite late now. It's like, what is the time? 7:30 or something?
Yeah.
About 7:30? Well, actually maybe a bit later. And we've been at my parents' house all day and seen all my family and just chilled out all day. And woo, I built loads of Lego with Elliot. We built a really cool house that I was quite proud of. And now we've just come outside. Toby and my cousin are playing football. My dad's gone to football. He plays football on a Friday night, so he's gone to football. And we're just at home chilling, and we're probably going to need to go soon. But it's been a really nice day, and it's been very busy and nice to see everyone. So yeah, we're just...
Did he have an injury?
Woo! I'll get up and play in a sec. I'll get up and play now. Well done. So yeah, I'm going to play with these boys now and catch up a bit later. Good morning, everyone. It's a cool Saturday morning. There was a bit of a storm last night, and to be honest, I'm actually really glad about it because it has just been so hot. I haven't really known what to do with myself, and we haven't been able to sleep, or it's just been a bit too much, hasn't it? However, even though it was a storm last night, I woke up in the night and I was probably the hottest I feel like I've ever been, and I was just like dying of heat. So I grabbed the fan out of our office and it was a bit better, but it's actually really cool this morning. Do you know what I think it is? I think it's when we don't have our blind open, so it doesn't let the like cool air in. So our room just like gets really hot. But anyway, so normally on a Saturday morning, Toby would like pop to the shop, get some croissants, get some orange juice. But for the last few weeks or a few times, we've gone to the veg shop near us, because they actually, you can like buy your fruit and veg there and then they'll juice it for you. So Toby gets orange juice and I get like a mixed juice of like fruit and veg, and it's just really nice because it's really fresh. It's really windy, isn't it? And it's really nice because it's fresh. You get to choose what you want to go in it, and we get to have a little walk in the morning too, which is actually really nice, especially today because it's like the freshest air. So yeah, we're just on our way. Toby's got his empty bottles ready to fill with juice. I've got my little drink of water for the journey because last week I got so thirsty, because it does take a bit of time for them to juice it. So yes, we are having a little stroll. There's no one around. I feel like
that means there won't be anyone in the veg shop.
Yeah,
I hate when everyone's waiting for you.
but I just feel like there's normally tons of people around, so it's a bit strange. I'm also wearing jeans and a jacket for the first time in it feels like ages, but I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, that's how our Saturday morning is going so far. I'm exhausted from yesterday. I feel like a day of social activities, travelling, but also children is exhausting. Are you tired today? I think I used all my brain power building that Lego house. It's brunch time, so I thought I'd just show you what I'm having for brunch because I'm very excited. I think these turned out really well. I will let you know in a minute when I've tried it. I did go a little bit crazy with the maple syrup. I've got my juice. So I went for carrot, apple, ginger and lime. Did she put any oranges in here in the end?
I don't think so.
Toby just plain orange, and I've made myself a nice matcha latte, which matches my green nails. Toby's got himself some pastries, a lot of pastries here. We've got Pano Shocks, your favourite ones from Pret, and then a little fresh one from the shop. So I'm really excited to tuck into my brunch. I was feeling a bit rubbish today, so we decided that we were just going to have a sofa day anyway, because it's just really nice to enjoy the weather being a bit cooler. The rugby's on in a little bit, so we were just going to have a bit of a chill and relax. I literally, whenever you play this game, I have just no idea what's going on. I really don't understand anything that happens. Do you?
Yeah.
Question mark.
What do you mean?
I don't know, it just seems a bit random.
It's not. It's just like Call of Duty, but there's fucking loads of different enemies. And now I'm just running through a bitch instead of actually trying to kill them.
What's attacking you?
All of these fucking robots.
Toby's playing Borderlands, and I'm just going to do a bit of editing because I had something that I just needed to add into the last vlog, so I just thought I'm just going to crack on and edit what I filmed yesterday because it's only a tiny bit. I've also got a video for Day that I need to edit and send them, and my cousins did a little bit of filming with my camera yesterday, so I want to edit and put together what they filmed and send it to them because I think they'll really enjoy watching that. Toby put my computer down for me because my laptop is just too small to edit on. Got my candle, my lip balm, my Starbucks, which got a bit spilled. I quite like doing this because I feel like if I'm having a really lazy day, I kind of like to make the most of it by doing something productive. And yeah. Oh my god, by the way, my pancakes were so good. They were the best pancake. Did you hear what I just said? I just said they were the best pancakes. Why can I just not speak so often? I feel like since I film myself, I realise how often I get things wrong. They are the best pancakes I have ever had. They were so great. I kind of want more.
Just want to make some.
No, it's okay. I'm going to wait until tomorrow because I had pancakes and then my mum made me some cakes and I brought the rest of them home. So I had pancakes and then cakes. So I'm pretty caked out. But honestly, those pancakes were epic. Absolute shock. We're in the car. Oh my god, where are we going? Are we going to Surrey? Are we going to see friends? Are we going to see family? Are we going to the supermarket? Which one is it, Toby? Which one of the very few options of things we do in our lives are we doing right now?
We're doing the supermarket one.
We're doing the supermarket one. And of course, we're going to get classic Moju. Oh no, yeah we are. I was about to say we can't be because you've got an order coming, but you know, some people just can't wait for Moju orders, you know. Thought it was colder than it was, if I'm honest.
That big yellow box.
Road Rage Toby's out today. And inappropriately dressed Emma is out today. Yeah, we're both wearing jackets. What are we doing? It's because we went for a walk yesterday morning. It was cold, and then we've forgotten that it's actually summer and July and very, very hot. So yeah, I had really hoped that we were going to do something a bit fun today, but we're just really not feeling it, and I think we're just going to chill again. Have a chill day. We're going to go to Waitrose, get some food.
Chilling's good.
Yeah, to be honest, like we have had quite a busy week, and as much as I always kind of feel like we're going to do like fun, interesting things at the weekend, most of the time we sort of do like a bit more interesting things sort of during the week when we get a bit bored of doing work. So yeah, I might have to rethink about how I'm going to structure these vlogs, because kind of say filming for the weekend and then actually the weekend has not been very interesting at all. Do you know what this Waitrose always reminds me of? Halloween. Because Do you remember the first time we went
Yeah,
there? It was
pumpkin.
Halloween and we got, massive pumpkins. I want to go for a walk, or are you just over
It's
there?
up to you.
You're not
I
bothered,
feel
are
quite
you?
tired, to be honest.
I feel quite tired and I thought maybe a walk would help pep me up, but maybe you're right, maybe we don't need that. I don't know. I kind of feel like I want to make the most of doing nothing today so that we can have like a busy, productive week next week. Do you know what I mean? You know, sometimes when you're like, if I really maximise doing nothing today, I will have to be on it tomorrow. I'm gonna sort a to-do list out for tomorrow, maybe for the rest of the week. We've got a lot on this week. I need to put a whole presentation together before Wednesday.
Yeah, you do.
Flip.
That's very exciting.
Don't know if I can be bothered.
Don't say flip.
Why?
It's just rude. It's very exciting Wednesday. What time is it?
2 o'clock. I just don't really know if I want to do it. I can't decide. Anyway, yeah, we've got lots of stuff to do, and I'm going to make a nice list. I love a list, especially on a Sunday. I like to start my week off with a clean house, everything done, and a nice list of everything that I need to do for the week so that I can have a bit of structure. So I might get my diary out and put some stuff together. This is all of those things, like the opposite of what you like at the weekend, isn't it? You don't like cleaning, you don't care if the house is clean, you don't like lists.
I don't need lists. I've got my course on Tuesday.
Yeah, Toby's doing her course.
I'm going to be a motion pro.
You already are a motion pro.
I'm going to be a motion proer.
If you didn't know, Toby's an animator, and sometimes he does courses on motion design school, and there was a new one that came out, but typically he will get the course and then just like do it as and when he's got time, but quite often that is never, and you never have time for anything. Yeah, Toby's really busy and never has time, and so never really gets his courses done. So this time what he's done is enrolled on the course as it's happening. So every week now he's assigned the tasks and has homework and stuff to do during the week, and he dedicated last Wednesday to it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You can do the same this Wednesday or Tuesday.
Tuesday. The new lessons comes out come out
on a Tuesday. So yeah, I think that's definitely a better way.
I hope Waitrose isn't busy.
Yeah, I'm a little bit
I mean, I also hope
nervous,
there's actually something in the shops. I read that Pingdemic's going to go on for quite a while.
Well, yeah, I mean, what I'm so baffled by is why Pingdemic has now become a thing. This pinging thing has been happening for over a year. Why are people suddenly like, oh my god, now we have to actually isolate when we get a ping?
Because there's so many more than there have been.
But is there?
Yeah.
I feel like, I don't know. I just think people have been sticking to the rules, if I'm honest. And it's becoming a bit more apparent now, I guess. But yeah, Toby was telling me about this Pingdemic thing, and he was like, oh, you know, like loads of lorry drivers have to isolate, so there's been like less deliveries, and then loads of people are isolating at home, so they've then done big shops or more deliveries. And I was like, okay, yeah, like whatever. And then we went to Sainsbury's on Thursday before going to my mum's on Friday to buy some stuff to take, and there was nothing there. Like it was like an apocalypse. The shelves were empty, but also weird stuff. No alcohol, no beer, just absolute chaos. All the essentials,
No
obviously,
water.
because you know when you're isolating because you've come into contact with someone with COVID, what you need to do is just get smashed.
Well, yeah, if you don't have COVID, what else are you going to do?
That's the point. You don't know if you do. That's why you're isolating. Anyway, that's not what I would be doing. I'd be juicing. You'd be fucking knocking that moju back like nothing I've ever seen. So yeah, I was just so surprised. And my mum messaged me earlier and said that she went to Tesco and it was so bad that she then had to go to like Aldi or Lidl or somewhere, and she was like, it was literally like the shop had been trashed. So we thought, let's go to Waitrose. Let's go top end of the scale so that we can potentially not have a trashed up shop. But you know, I just don't know what we're going to find.
There's not a big queue because the queue goes down that way and there's no one there.
That's true.
I like this Waitrose. It's expensive, but I feel like a fancy posh person.
I used to love Waitrose.
There's no queue at all. Yes, Waitrose.
When I used to,
Order man.
probably because there's
Waitrose.
nothing in there.
Yeah,
Can we look at
that's
these
true.
plants actually?
No.
When I used to live in Surrey, that's a good space. Me and my dad used to go there sometimes. So when I lived in my flat, like occasionally I'd go. I don't know. You just apparently didn't see cars on the road. I used to sometimes go to my parents, like in an evening, of an evening, in the evening.
For an evening.
And if I did that, if I ever went to my parents for dinner, me and my dad would pop out to get stuff at Waitrose, and like minimum we'd spend was like 70 quid, because you just can't spend less money in Waitrose. Everything, even branded stuff that's like £1 elsewhere is like £5 in Waitrose. But what I will say is that shopping at Better Foods just down the road from us has actually made Waitrose seem cheap to me now, because Better Foods is like another level of expensive, and we shop there all the time, which is just really bad. So now I feel like when I come to Waitrose, it's not the money that I'm worried about spending. It's that I don't think they have that much stuff anymore. I used to think they had such a great selection. That is so cute. Oh my god, it's so cute. His window's open, so I'm gonna have to try and play it cool.
Right,
it's like a little baby Dotty. Anyway, yeah, so it's more that I just never really find what I'm looking for in Waitrose. I find their selection a bit rubbish, but got my Percy Pig bag, which I was actually going to give to Lily, but maybe I'll give it to her next week. Got my Percy Pig bag, and we're out of here. So after saying that you can't leave Waitrose without spending less than £70, we spent £72. So the theory is still correct. Remember the other day when I ate a fly?
I remember when you told me I was in there.
I swallowed a fly the other day. It was so horrific. Actually, I didn't even swallow it, I inhaled it, and I had to like play it cool. Because I was with other people that I didn't know very well. And I had to act like I was fine. And I didn't have a drink, so I couldn't swallow. So I had to get some chewing gum out and start chewing frantically on my gum. And said like a few short words to see if I could speak properly. Because you know, sometimes when you like can't then talk properly and you come out really weird. That's what happened. Toby's trying to play it cool. As soon as the camera comes out. Apart from the odd swear word or something really offensive that I have to struggle to cut out. Guys.
Hot Ribena is the best.
I'm so sorry about this. I didn't end it properly, as you can tell. Didn't end it at all. I just want to say I'm really sorry about how boring these vlogs are. I feel like I have been meaning to vlog for so long, and we were in lockdown and it was boring, nothing was happening, and I thought, finally we're doing stuff. And actually we're just doing the same stuff on repeat because it's not really gone back to fully normal. We're not doing anything that exciting. And I spend so much time editing and putting these videos together that then I'm like, I might as well just upload them anyway. Somebody out there might want to watch it. I might like it for my own memories, and honestly the amount of content, the amount of vlogs I haven't ended up uploading because of this is insane. So I'm just going to upload this anyway, but I just really want to say I am sorry. I am aware how dull it is. And I am just going to keep promising that better days are coming. I'm editing another video right now which at least has a little bit more excitement because there's somebody else in the vlog, not just me and not just half a glimpse of Toby. But yeah, I'm really sorry guys. I will get better with content. I've got a lot of stuff planned for winter, if that helps. Vlogmas is fully planned out and autumnal content is very planned, but in terms of like summer and the immediate future and this like slow going back to normal, there's just not a lot going on. And also I think, like I said before, the people that I am seeing just aren't really bothered about being in the videos. The only people that kind of don't really mind are my family, so I'm happy to kind of film when I'm with them, but again probably going to be quite repetitive. But I'm just gonna do what I can for the time being, get through this little awkward period, and then yeah, we just got to get through this bit guys. I'm going to persevere, because if I stop now I won't get back into it, so I'm just going to carry on. So yeah, thank you so much for watching guys, really massively appreciate it. If you are still watching, honestly I apologise, but thank you so much. Bye guys.